let me tell you the truth. When we're talking about the long game entails mental shift, culture shift. You touch that, you begin to bring a change in the nation.
Okay.
It means having a message out. Every time there was a break in revolution, there had to be a messenger who sent a particular message. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, and all the Malcolm X, all the others you can think about. What did they carry in their mouths? A message.
Yeah.
You know, Paul in the Bible. So I'm thinking, I keep on mentioning this thing Joe is doing about leadership. I don't know how serious he knows.
Joe.
I don't know how much he knows. How deep he knows. I don't know if he knows how deep that thing
is.
We have to start.
You can actually mention it.
Because what happens, I don't know about it as much. I can't.
I know what he does. He has an organization. It's called Kibesco. So basically, he empowers the young people in his community, that's Kibra, to have an enlightenment and a shift. Because alikuwa ameona most people who are there in Kibra, you grow up there, you are educated there, you have children there. Life is just there. You don't know anything outside of that scope. So that's what he does through different programs that he hosts. One of them being Chipuka, which is transitional for 6 months. That allows you to sit in class and you're taught on different various topics that are for you, that build you. And then they usually have a conference, now Leadership 360, where they bring different speakers, the likes of Pastor Pete and different people to come and speak and in various topics in regards to the theme of that particular time. So the last time I remember, not the last time, the second last one in 2023, they had different workshops where people were divided in, if you're interested in the education space, in the music space. So people are just enlightened in that area. Yeah.
So I felt like it's time to now go from primary to high schools to the universities. Empowering
How would that look like? Let's go practically.
It would look like having these truths. And you know it's a truth. Package it. Let the people know. Let the people know the role they're supposed to play. It will bring a shift in focus.
For sure.
Someone like Marvelous won't just be in school to study.
Yeah.
They will actually work hard. Because they know there's a change I need to bring in this country.
Yeah.
And how practical will it also look like? Because I think we mentioned very key statement, because also another strategy for the Mama was there were different categories of soldiers. There were the guerrillas, and then there were the guerrillas, those that needed. Then there's this other, the lowest rank. So the lowest rank were primary kids. So they used to speak their message. So it was how to join the Mama was as simple as, if a kid has been sworn into the oath, they can actually go on ahead and sue somebody else. So they actually there's a term that they were actually used to call those soldiers. So the kids were the ones who were supporting them at war. In terms of what? Kids coming, telling them which routes to avoid. Imagine it was that organized. I won't lie to you. Mama was a God-given thing.
It was
extra organized to the point where I'm like, I think there was a high about this. These kids, they're the ones that are telling the guerrillas which routes are safe, which are not. Imagine a school kid. A policeman can never suspect someone who's
yeah.
It can make sense.
Yeah.
They used to go on ahead survey, then they relay information to the guerrillas. Like you're saying.
Yeah.
So when I say that, I mean enlightening people, because I feel like a patriotic heart is not something that can be you can tamper with easily.
It is true.
Patriotism is a real thing.
It is.
Where people are just, I'm patriotic
Sold
about
out to see my
to see my
country better.
better.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some athlete, a footballer who was big in Kenya, but he does it abroad, saying, I think it was Saudi or Qatar, wanted to offer him, a football club wanted to offer him a job, but he refused. In fact, they said, they want to make him a citizen so that he's able to play, I think, the World Cup or something. He refused, said he won't take the citizenship because he's a Kenyan. So patriotism is a real thing. And I think enlightenment is the first part. I think Trump is really, as much as I don't know a lot about him and what he's doing in his government, he's an example of how governance can shift. He's really changing a lot of things without fear. He's calling out a lot of people who you think can't be called out.
Yeah.
And so, you know what breaks my heart is that these guys are smart and they're thinking about 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way they can be so much in the system, even if you go to the court and cry how much, they just laugh at you.
Yeah.
They're like, in the system.
Yeah.
Been in this thing for over 20 years.
40 actually.
Yeah,
If you see the likes of the people that are running the government, there are people who have just circulated over and over from Moi's governance to Kibaki to Uhuru now, and they still want to,
The people who can change this is young blood, young organized people.
Yeah.
People who have become, who've gone to school, become intelligent.
Yeah.
And they're together.
Yeah.
But the problem is there's something still eating us inside. Is greed.
Yeah.
Casmuel, I don't know about him, but he's an example.
Yeah.
We now see him in choppers with Raila.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Brilliant young man who wants to, but he's being told how his life in the government is promising to the point he can talk to the Kenyan people the way he wants.
Yeah.
You know, he just talk fun because he's been promised. Yet you're like, okay, but we thought so it's like a cycle of the reason why Trump is doing as well is because he made his money. He became wealthy. And he's like, I'm not doing this because of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. That's my thought. So I'm like, we need young people who are satisfied with, it's not about money. I mean, the protest showed us. Yeah. Those young people are not there because of money.
Yeah.
It's because you want to bring doom in our country.
Yeah.
If this message can be brought in a way that Kenyans are seeing, this thing is a problem, they will react.